Hi everyone, I'm Julian, aka Modern Mulan. Welcome to IC Stories Manila, episode 42. Guys, sobrang lapit netong episode na to sa puso ko kasi we are finally introducing you to the other hub leaders natin. So if you guys don't know, aside from ICP Hub Philippines, napakarami pong ICP hubs sa iba-ibang countries, no? So this is incredibly exciting. I think many of you hindi pa sila na-meet unless pina-follow nyo sila or mga nakikita nyo lang siguro sa mga pictures at hindi nyo namamalayan na sila yon, no? So right now, we have the opportunity to talk to them, to ask them about what they're focused on. Ayan, makakakwentuhan po natin sila. And we're also gonna be talking about something very, very important, which is Mission Korea. This is happening next week. So, i-update namin kayong lahat sa mga nangyayari. But at the moment, let us update you muna regarding ano bang mga kaganapan with ICP Hub Philippines. Sir Nelson, how are you?
Hello, magandang hapon. Yes, tama ka, Julian. No, exciting, especially next week, yung mission to Korea. Maraming mangyayari. And meron tayong surprise doon, no, na hindi pa natin pwede sabihin. But
Yes.
hopefully mangyari, no? And for Philippines, we will be launching yung hackathon natin, no, either tonight or tomorrow. We're just finalizing the details. Within
Ooh.
Holy Week, makapag-register kayo within 1 week next week. And hopefully ma-funnel in natin lahat ng mga student participants natin do sa code camp, previous hackathon, yung mga projects na nakausap natin. So hindi lang university students, kasama na rin dito yung mga existing Web2 projects na sumali na rin, no? Sana ma-entice sila do sa price kasi medyo mataas yung premyo. And
Wow.
abangan niyo yan, to be live within this weekend. Yes.
Very, very exciting. So, ang dami talagang nangyayari, guys. Kung napanood nyo yung stream natin kahapon, pinahapyawan natin yung mga yon. Pero yun po yung highlight natin for tonight or today, ang ating hackathon na ilo-launch. Hopefully, you guys can support whether mag-register kayo o kaya naman kung may kakilala kayo na, uy, baka pwede ka dito.
Yes.
Or yung mga pag-share nyo lang, yung pag-engage nyo po, sobrang laking bagay niyan. And if you're not a part of our community yet, nakalink po yan sa ating description box along with everyone na interview at papakilala natin today. Hello muna pala, Scout Martin, Shalizi ICP, Espeso, Gifty, Reggie, nice one. Maraming salamat po for tuning in. So, ayan, kagaya na nabanggit ko, ang dami nating hubs na makakwentuhan ngayon. So if you have questions during our stream, pwede naman po kayong join in sa conversation natin. Alright, sir, do you have any more updates or ready na tayo to introduce the other co-founders ng hub?
Yung mga other hubs ang bida dito, sila ang star dito of the show and highlight spotlight sa kanila.
All right. I'm so excited for this. Everyone, please let me introduce and let's give a warm welcome sa ating guests today. So we have different ICP Hub leaders. Let's call in Jana from ICP Hub Thailand. Hi, how are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm pretty good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're excited to talk to you. So,
Yeah.
Jana, thank you for joining us. Another one here with us is Cathal from Vietnam. Hi.
Hi, Cathal.
Absolutely. And salamat po for the introduction. Just want to say thank you for having me and to be here.
Marunong
Wow.
mag-Tagalog.
Yes. We'll share in a bit why. And of course, we've been talking about this. Everyone knows this guy. From Indonesia, we have Bruno. Bruno, so great to see
Bruno
you
the
again.
man.
Kumusta sa lahat?
Marunong din mag-Tagalog.
You've done your research, I
ICP
see.
celebrity.
ICP celebrity, yeah, that is correct.
At least to say hello in Philippine. Probably I said it very wrong and with a strong Italian accent,
No,
but
it's
hello
correct.
everyone here.
We are so excited to talk to the three of you. Maybe can you give us a little bit of a background? Like, what are you guys doing right now, or how'd you get into crypto, and then what's the journey like in being introduced to ICP and then co-founding the hub? I guess we'll start with Jana, then Bruno, and then Cathal.
Okay, so my journey started in Web3 back in 2017. And back in 2022, I started work as a marketing contractor for Internet Computer. And that role, I applied for open position to be a hub leader. And I got past all my interviews. And I became a co-founder of Synergy Labs and ICP Hub in Thailand. I started just only by myself, and now I'm growing my team. And we have already four, including me, co-founders that is in different Thailand region, to making sure that we're putting completely Thailand on chain in different parts of the region. And we also have we just got some interns who are helping us and who are trying to embrace Web3 career in their lives. So they're learning while they're doing some tasks. So ICP Hub Thailand is quite busy. I don't know if you've seen our Twitter, but please go and our X and see our updates. We, for the last 2 months, we probably educated 400 students who knows how to create and deploy virtual experiences on Internet Computer Protocol. There's some. We also started our Digital group. If you're not there, please go ahead and join our group. Our Digital community is making different content across all different channels. We had 10 different events for the last 2 months. We were in different conferences, online and offline. We incubated 6 different projects that received approved grants and started building an internet computer. We had some great partnerships that help us to achieve that. So we've been really busy on here in Thailand. Back to you, Bruno. I think that your next one to Indonesia.
That's such a great strategy, Anna. I think that's incredibly interesting having co-founders in different regions. It's so inclusive, and you guys are building so many great things. I mean, that's crazy, right? 10 different online and offline events in 2 months. That is a lot. Good kind of busy. Thank you so much for sharing that, Yana. How about you, Bruno? How are things in Indonesia?
So, guys, things are good. We are busy as always, but I
Busy
think
as
this is
well.
the story for every ICP hub around the world. You know, guys,
Mhm.
we are all doing so much for bringing adoption and pushing more and more the narrative of all the amazing things that you can do in ICP. That this is making our life very nice and very busy at the same time. So, just okay, to give you a little bit of background about myself, as you can guess from my accent, I'm Italian. I live in Bali now for the last couple of years. Before this, I used to live around the world. I used to live in the US. I lived in Tel Aviv, in Israel. I lived most everywhere in Europe. My background, I'm a biomedical engineer. And before to be involved in the blockchain and crypto space, I used to work with some of the biggest pharmaceutical in the world. And at some point, I had reached the maximum level I could in this corporate job, but I was not happy with what I was doing. I was really like frustrated, nervous, not happy at all. And the only thing that was really keeping me happy was crypto and blockchain. I started with crypto in 2018. I started with some investment in Bitcoin without knowing what I was doing. And then from there, I learned where I was putting my money. And I was like, wow, I love this space. I love what they're doing. I still hold my Bitcoin. I never sold them. So let's see how is it
Wow.
gonna go.
Model.
I, I still hold the ICP that I bought in 2021, just for you to know.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
I didn't sell them.
$700.
So 125. That's the price I entered.
125.
But I'm still here and I'm not going to sell it until it's going back to the all time high. So I'm a long term holder. I really believe in staying with a project for the long term. And
Mhm.
because of my technical background, if I believe in a project for what they're doing from the technical point of view, I put my money where my mouth is. Let's put it like this. So how I entered and get more involved with ICP, it was because a couple of years ago, when I moved here in Bali, I started to get more involved with the community of ICP that was very vibrant here on the island. And I met Emilio Canessa, that is the head of global adoption at the moment. And with him, I started to collaborate with what they were doing, but not as an ICP or Definity employee, but actually out of my passion for the ecosystem. I got more and more involved, and we created a lot of cool things like the Bali Crypto Week. We were one of the first one to launch it and create a week of event for educating and creating passion
Wow.
behind crypto. And then I participated as a blockchain development manager for a very cool project, an Italian project, where we built the first certificate on blockchain for products that are 100% made in Italy. So this is basically the thing that every consumer wants, to have trust in what they are buying. Because thanks to blockchain, you don't need to trust, but you can finally verify. Julian, I'm guessing that you like, I don't know, mozzarella or pizza or
Of
this kind of
course.
food. So,
Who doesn't?
people are willing to spend more money to have a proper bufala mozzarella. But how do you know that mozzarella is made in Italy, in Naples, and is not
Yeah.
made in Ohio or in New Zealand or in
Somewhere
Australia? And they made you pay a lot of money for something that is not even Italian. And you're like, wow, really? So now finally you can verify this information. You can find the QR code that is printed on it, that is telling you from where that product is coming. And you can finally now rely on the information that the vendors are giving to you. And you can apply this to everything, to a suit, to a skirt, to a pair of shoes or bags, wherever it is that is Italian and is a synonym of quality and excellence. And then after this experience, because I was still based in Bali, ICP asked me, do you want to try to become an ICP Hub leader? And I was like, wow, I really would love to be more and more involved with the ecosystem. And from there, I started my journey, and we are doing so much. We are growing like crazy. We launched at the end of last year. We launched the first incubator on the IC ecosystem. We had 12 projects coming out from our incubator program. They all
Wow.
deployed. That was super cool. It was very intense. Very, very intense. I was sleeping very little, but was very, very cool. And now we have another amazing thing that is happening. That is this program that is called Indonesia on Chain. So we are building a platform that is fully on chain, where we are going to educate as our first target 10,000 students to learn about blockchain, entrepreneurship, how to deploy their first smart contract on ICP. And then we are going to guide them to participate in Ideathon and Hackathon. We're going to create a national database. And out of this, then we are going also to create like a system where we are going to teach to people like what does it mean to be part of the future? Because we can see that in Southeast Asia, and the same thing is for the Philippines, for Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, is that all these countries in Southeast Asia, they are eager to be part of the future. And other things we are doing, we're also creating hackathons. We just closed one hackathon the other day, more than 300 participants, more than 12 successful MVPs have been submitted. So we're very happy with what we're doing. We're busy, but it's super cool to be part of this ecosystem.
Oh yeah, for sure. And there's so many that I want to talk more a little bit. I want to talk more a little bit about them in a while, because that's a lot, and we have to unpack everything. Yeah. So
Okay.
thanks for sharing, Bruno. How about you, Cathal? What's happening in Vietnam?
Well, one thing for sure is that I didn't expect the conversation to go in the direction of cheese, but absolutely, we can all agree on the
I love that. It was a pleasant surprise.
good Italian mozzarella.
Yeah.
You
All right,
guys,
great. So
I
we'll start
will
off by
I
getting
will
into, like,
pay a lot of money to get some real good mozzarella di bufala. But it's very
do you want to
difficult to
verify
find
and
it.
check that it's real? That's the
Yeah.
important stuff.
Exactly.
Excellent. All right, so let's start off. I'll go into a bit more about the background before eventually going into ICP, the work we're currently doing in Vietnam, and what the near future looks like. All right. So I actually started in kind of fintech back in 2015. I started one of Hong Kong's very first e-wallets that was remittance based. So before Alipay, before TNG, before WeChat came along, we had a separate e-wallet that was working in Hong Kong, facilitating remittances between Hong Kong in the direction of Indonesia and the Philippines. So it was definitely a very exciting time. After that, we applied for a license. We were one of the world's first fully licensed, well, from a central bank, cryptocurrency exchanges, and we got that actually, incidentally, in the Philippines. So we were able to work with a lot of the major Philippine banks like BDO, Bank of the Philippine Island, BPI. We're able to work with Union Bank, their fintech arm, UBX. But over time, what we eventually started to realize was there's a lot of activity there, but at the same time, adoption is going to take much more work. So after that, I started one of the biggest derivatives trading platforms in Southeast Asia. It was called SnapX before eventually I pivoted in a slightly different direction. Now, in terms of involvement with ICP, I was actually invited by a very good friend of mine who said, look, we're looking at Vietnam market penetration. Of all things, you actually understand one thing, how business works in Vietnam. Basically, it's very simple. Work with KOLs, work with people in positions of authority, and then you're going to be able to onboard a sizable community. And one of the great things about Vietnam, you've got 57,000 new developers coming out and graduating every single year. And you have so many projects that were previously related to Solana on the EVM compatible chains. The way I'm looking at it is, why not bring them to ICP where they can actually do so much more? So from what we've seen with Bruno, Lana, and the rest, you've got a thriving ecosystem. Why not make it that bit better? And that's why it's an absolute privilege to be involved in it. Now, we're one of the newest hubs. We held our first launch event on March the 16th. And actually, in the coming few
Wow, very recent.
Absolutely, very recent. And we'll be having a number of different university tours, hackathons, as well as incubated projects. So there'll be much more coming up.
That's incredibly exciting. I didn't realize that you're a baby. Vietnam, ICP Hub Vietnam is a baby.
Well, I've still
Welcome
got the baby face compared to Bruno. You can see that Bruno's
Bruno's been through it, but in the best way, right? He's the OG.
clean shaven play.
No, so what I've been hearing with the inspiring stories of what you guys are focusing on, what you're working hard on, I think it also mirrors in ICP Hub Philippines, wherein we are focusing on the narrative of education. I want to hear, since we are working in different countries and we have, we're facing different cultural barriers, I would like to hear, what do you think are the barriers that you guys are facing in your hubs in terms of education, and how are you addressing it and making sure that the hackathons you're doing, or the conferences, or everything, all the activations are aligned culturally in the country that you're in? Maybe we can start with Cathal this time, opposite.
Absolutely. Well, for me, naturally, it's going to be language. However,
Yes.
The great thing is there's a lot of very good technical talent within Vietnam. They're very adaptable, very flexible. And if you look at new developers on chains, you look at one of the countries that made the biggest contribution to Solana, as an example, it was actually Vietnam. And there was a very strong degree of project support coming from Vietnam directly. Vietnamese developers are two things. They're technical, but they're also adaptable. And their attitude is absolutely sensational, which is why I firmly believe that they are among the best developers in the world. So what exactly does that mean from a cultural standpoint? Well, it means you've got a strong entrepreneurial culture, and they're very flexible and versatile. So that means whenever there's a new up-and-coming chain or project, a lot of the developers are more than willing to work on that from Vietnam. Would I say there are any real challenges from an education standpoint? It doesn't matter which country you're in, really. It's all about localization. And unless your localization strategy is right, you're not really going to make many inroads. And that's something that we've seen time and time again. And I'm sure it's the same for Thailand. I'm sure it's the same for Indonesia. It's all about localization and probably free mozzarella at the...
Oh, yeah. Just to keep everyone happy. No one is hungry. You know what I mean? I think that's such a great point, Cathal. And I would like to... I agree that Vietnam is such a powerhouse, because I remember during the previous bull run, Vietnam was a hub for gaming. It was crazy there. So I'm so excited during the next bull run, or in this run, what other things might come out of Vietnam, especially having your guidance now. So thank you for sharing about that.
Well,
how about you?
Hopefully they'll build an ICP.
Oh yeah, hopefully. That's the goal. With you there, I'm sure they would love to be a part of ICP even more.
Absolutely.
How about you, Bruno? What do you think about this?
Cathal is gonna bring this thing of the cheese until the end of the thing. So
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
be ready.
I know.
Because when this live is gonna finish, you are gonna go and order a pizza. It's like a psychological
Yes.
thing.
I am
100%
honestly thinking
We can
about
start
it.
calling this the
You see?
ICP Mozzarella Day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's happening. Please just make sure you don't
Event
order a
idea.
pizza. Don't order a pizza with
That's good.
pineapple. I will be very disappointed.
Oh,
Trust me.
Oh no,
Don't
that's
order,
do
a
not.
please.
cardinal sin I will never commit.
Yeah.
Please,
Oh,
never,
did you
never.
know since we guys are going to Korea, I would just like one of the famous food that they have there. So it's like beef, and then you dip it in cheese and mozzarella. I hope the cheese
Okay.
that they have is from Italy, so it's good. Well, that's one thing
I
that we
was
have to.
started to be scared. In the moment you started to say they're gonna dip it, I said she's gonna say they're gonna dip it in pineapple. I was already
Oh
scared. Like the Italian on side of me is always scared when she's
no, no,
talking
yeah,
about food. Oh, okay, I'm safe. Okay, so
yeah.
let's go back to business. Stop with the with the jokes. So, guys, I agree completely with Cathal. So it's true. If we want to educate more, because at the end, the reality is that we are foreigner in a different country. So of course, we even face even more challenges in the moment we want to promote something new. But it's also true that they see the foreigner in a good way, especially here in Indonesia, especially when you are not just like talking, but you are converting this talk in real facts, then people
Mhm.
start to take you even more and more serious, and they understand that you're really here to make a difference and to leave a positive mark. And an example is what we are doing with Indonesia on Chain. So when we started all this approach of showcasing what you can do with ICP, of course, the funnel always starts with education. And of course, at the
Mhm.
beginning, who are you educating? You are educating the expats, you are educating the digital nomads, but your goal is also to tap into the local communities. You want to empower them. You want to tap into the regional market. And for doing this, the reality is that you need to be more and more involved with the local institutions. And that's exactly what I did. In my team, I'm the only bule, as they call it here. Here, the foreigner is called bule. But all the other, they are all local Indonesian, and they are all amazing. They all do such an amazing job, and
Mhm.
they made such a great introduction for ICP. So we have at the moment already collaboration with different ministries inside the government of Indonesia, like the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy. We have the Minister of Communication and Information Technology. We have the Minister of Youth, the Minister of Sport, the Ministry of Manpower. And
That's
thanks to all this collaboration, we launched this program, Indonesia on Chain. So this program, we already have 75 high school and 43 universities that are part of this program. And they are all going to participate. Each one of those is allocating at least 100 students. So if you count more than 140 institutions that we have, this means that we are going to have more than 10,000 people that we are going to participate. And the main narrative that we use is that if you think, no, right now when people thinks about Southeast Asia and about technological advancement, the first country that pops into mind is India. But why is India? Because India, in the last 30 years, has spent a lot of money on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we need to change it. We need to provide more support from this point of view. How we are doing it? We created this program, and during this program, the students, when they arrive, they start to learn about blockchain, entrepreneurship. Then from there, they start to move into the developer path if they want to learn about development. And in this way, they can start to deploy their first smart contract. And the goal of all this program is to create a national database of a workforce that we can outsource, that we can give to the private sector, that we can give to the government, we can give to corporation. So in this way, they can use local talent to make sure that they are going to really learn. They're really going to use the power of Web3. Other things that we are doing, especially here in Bali, in Jakarta, in Java, in Bandung, is that we are creating this university roadshow. So we go to different universities and we give
Mhm.
teachers. We teach them about blockchain. We teach them about ICP. And then we engage with them. We make sure that they have a place where they can gather. We created this group that at the moment is actually probably one of the biggest Web3 group in all Indonesia. It's our Telegram channel. It's ICP Hub _ID. And you can go, and we have already more than 3,300 people. No bots. It's all real. The chat is in 2 languages. It is both in English and in Indonesian. The engagement is amazing. We are creating, thanks to the support of the whole ICP Hub network and the global adoption team, this ambassador program where we see that by engaging a certain amount of people, then these people are bringing other people, and these people are bringing other people, and it's actually working. We are having people that are bringing each day. I'm not joking. Every day we are growing like 100 people a day, only with this method. And people are here to stay. They want to see what is happening. And when we showcase projects, entertainment, and we show the real value that there is behind ICP, people are mesmerized. So it's really cool. It's really cool, this kind of approach.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
must be
bringing
incredibly exciting to lead that kind of growth and discovery for and opportunities for so many people, especially for students who are still starting out. I think that's the impact that this could have in their careers is invaluable for sure. And you guys are doing so many great things. It's so nice to see the university and high school partners that you have and the government involvement as well. And I agree that
they are a lot.
while there yeah. While there are like language difficulties or challenges as a foreigner, I think it also validates that, hey, we bring a new perspective and we're here to also just to help everyone and make sure that whatever culture you're from, or especially in the countries that you guys are leading in, there will be equal opportunities for everyone. It's incredibly inclusive. Jana, I know you are busy, but are you able to share a
Yeah,
little bit
yes.
about how you are
Uh,
addressing these
yeah, of
challenges?
course. Yeah, of course. I just turned off my camera because of bad connection. But I was waiting for this question. And what kind of challenges do you face? Last time, I think in one of the interview, I actually said that challenges. But now I confidently can say that we don't really have challenges or barriers because we have a strategy based on local um, environment. So
Mhm.
our region is focusing more on VR and gaming. So right now, we, as I mentioned before, we probably educated more than 400 students in a different university in Bangkok and Chiang Mai, because we know that Thailand strength is gaming, and
Mhm.
gaming goes hand in hand with VR. So the students needed to learn how to deploy on a blockchain. That's what we provided. We have very intense workshop. It's not 1 hour or two. It's 8 hours. It's a full day of workshop. We start from the beginning. What is internet computer? What is
Great.
how to build on Unity? We have a
Mhm.
presets for them. They actually have hands-on experience how to build a preset, and then
Mhm.
how to breach and deploy on internet computer. So it is very intense workshop. After this, we are planning to educate students on that TypeScript 101 and 102. It is online available, but for Thailand region, some of university needs a little help on that. So as soon
Mhm.
as we educate a certain group of people in universities that can, after that, they can actually refer their friends and get certified for TypeScript 101 or 102 on how to build an ICP blockchain. They can actually bring another students to get certified as well.
Mhm.
And we are focusing on also on gaming. We want really to make Thailand, because Thailand is huge for gaming. So we want really to bridge that in between gaming and Web3 and show them how to build on the blockchain their games. This is we focusing on the hackathon on August, because as schools very soon going to be closed, they will be Thai holidays, and holidays about 2 months off,
Mhm.
starting in middle of May, some of university. So we're coming back with a program for gaming, and we are looking forward to teach young minds how to build on a blockchain.
Exciting stuff. I think I agree with what you said, where you really have to set a good foundation to make sure that when they're going through like the technical things or more complicated aspects of, ICP and its superpowers, they know how to, adapt and address it properly. And again, so exciting that to hear that you guys are also focusing on education. The impact of this is immeasurable, and you guys are doing amazing, amazing work. Now, we'll be seeing each other next week. Incredibly exciting. Let's talk a little bit about that. Jake from ICP Hub Korea isn't here, but he did share with us some highlights. I know this is
Yep.
news for
The details
everyone.
are shared.
So, yeah. Here's a
Wait,
rundown.
Julian, before we
Yes.
proceed with the Korean mission, I do have a quick question for the hub leaders. What
Oh,
are your
yes.
thoughts on meme coins as something that can propel a community? Bruno is having
I know.
because
Very
similar.
active.
Well, we have to talk about it. Similar to Solana, it really jump started basically this whole
Mhm.
thing. They went to number 5 actually, and they supported Bonk. We all know that. And Avalanche recently launched an article that their treasury will be supporting 5 coins. Yeah, going into their treasury. Basically, they're holding it. So basically, they're calling it community coins. So, what are your thoughts in community coins or meme coins? Yeah, as part of
I
yeah.
love the smiles. I'm excited for the answers.
Cathal, you can launch a meme coin on mozzarella.
Yeah, my
I'm,
God.
I'm waiting for the Bruno coin.
Take my money. Let's go. Let's
If you
use
make
it.
money out of it, you make sure to send me something, huh?
Oh, yeah. A
I'll
commission
send you some of the treasury tokens. You ain't getting none of the money, none of the USDT. I'll send you some of the treasury tokens with a 1-year cliff. How does that sound?
a 1-year
It's so
clip
much
for me.
messy.
Wait, that is rough. So, what are your thoughts on this? I think it's an interesting perspective. Like, you can't
Cathal,
ignore the details
go
of
first.
the community.
I like that.
So it looks like they're trying to avoid this conversation. May I just add something very quickly?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I guess it's not financial advice, but it's fun to have fun in Web3. So that's what is meme tokens are.
Uh-huh.
You haven't checked Synergy Labs? There is some post about it, recent made about some meme token. Just go ahead and check. We just posted something really cool that happened in an ICP ecosystem. But you have to also understand that there's meme tokens that does not have value, and maybe some meme tokens are going to have value. So you actually have to research on your own about it. I am super excited for internet computer community coming up because there is very gem is there. Not
Mhm.
financial advice, just go check for yourself. But I think we will see that more and more excitement in the ICP community about this meme token. So I think it's a good reward for the community, and a good conversation can happen over the meme tokens and bring a lots of new users to ICP ecosystem.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because there are a lot of, again, we can't ignore the DGen community. Also, you know what? The technical stuff is fun. It's you can build so many things. It's life changing. But meme coins are fun. It's so fun. I
Yeah.
mean, you can lose a
They are
lot of money. There's that risk. You need to know the risk involved, but they're just fun. It's a good time, especially when you win, right? So how about you guys? Maybe you can share some thoughts about it. You don't have to get specific, not financial advice. But what are your thoughts on the impact of meme coins and eventual adoption here in ICP?
I was actually
Okay.
talking to a pro pitching meme coins very recently, actually today.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
there is a lot of excitement. There is genuine utility and there is a genuine use case, which is very important. But
Mhm.
in terms of meme coins as a whole, it's what I tend to advise my friends whenever they're looking into this. Be very careful. Just do your own research, do adequate due diligence on the project. You won't get all the answers, and there will still be risks involved. But I was
Mhm.
just be very careful. Do your due diligence and make sure you find out and learn as much as you can.
Oh yeah, for sure. And while you can't have all the answers, at least you'll be able to make more informed decisions and manage your expectations and portfolio properly. How about you, Bruno? Thoughts on this?
Yeah, so actually, it's not that I didn't want to reply to this. I wanted to reply the last. So it was on
Ah,
purpose to don't say anything so far. So, so
strategic.
first of all, yeah, we gotta be strategic. So, guys, I have a lot of Degen friends. I have one guy that is so big in Degen. Wherever Degen bullshit is coming out, he owns it. I'm
He
not joking.
knows. Yeah.
He makes also good money out of this. And I remember once we were together, and I asked him, man, what is the meaning of being a degen? Okay, you know what was his reply? You buy shit without even knowing what is that you're buying. So I agree from some point of view with Cathal. What he's saying is that, yeah, you gotta do your own research, but this is the investor approach. I'm sorry, degen, they don't care what is the technology you build, how much you're cool.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. They have only one interest. Am I there is a possibility that I'm gonna make good money out of this. So this
Yeah.
is their only purpose.
That's
The
it.
only purpose of meme coin is speculation. So we approach it as investors because we are OG in the space. We know the technology. We understand how it works. So of course, even me, if I have to, I'm not joking. It's 2 months that I'm telling to myself I have to buy more meme coin. It's 2 months that I'm not doing it because at the end, if I start to check a project, then the engineering side of me is telling me go and check the tech, check what is that they're doing, check how much
Yeah.
is going to be how much is the probability that is going to be a rug pull. But this is a reality of every meme coin. You think that bonk is going to stay up forever? It's going to zero at some point. All the other are going to
Yeah.
zero. There is no doubt about this. But the reality is that this is a trend right now. So because it's a trend, we need to approach it in the same way. And the reason why I was waiting to give this answer is that, yeah, there are some meme coins that have launched on ICP, and there is new meme coin that are coming out. Like, for example, as ICP Hub Indonesia, we recently have been approached by a new ICP project, ICP meme coin project. I think I can say the name is ICPO, it's called. And actually, I think that is a cool project. I'm not joking. I think it's like one of the coolest design that I've seen
Yeah.
in meme in a long time. Because you can go and check a lot of like of this meme coin that exists on Solana that are raising like 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 million in one day, and you go and check them, and the website doesn't work. They look ugly, and people are there
Yeah.
just because of the hype. It's truth. It's the truth, guys. I'm sorry to say that most of them are ugly. So the reality is that this meme coin, I'm attaching here the link, so in case Juliana, you can show it because
Yeah,
it's
you can
actually
highlight it. I can share it here.
it's
I,
okay.
there.
It's actually a cool. The design is cool. The tokenomics, it's also cool because what they are doing is that they're giving everything to the community. This is what you want to see in a meme coin. Pepe went to the moon because they gave 90% to the
Yes.
community, and the remaining, yeah, this is one. Look, at the end, it's already
So
fun.
cute.
If you're looking for a meme coin that is fun, and I think that the technology behind the tokenomic behind, because the technology at the end, guys, is a smart contract with a token. It's not that who knows what big technology there is behind. It's just it's just a token. That's it. But the reality is that the tokenomic it's cool, the roadmap it's cool, and the distribution that they planned for the community is actually really cool. So I'm gonna promote it because right now, why not? At the end, my
Is this a
community,
pug?
especially the one. I'm sorry.
Is this a pug? The dog? It's a
Yeah, I
pug,
think,
right?
or is a,
Yeah.
I think so, or a French bulldog. I don't know. I'm not so expert in dog races, honestly. It's a dog,
Yeah, it's a dog.
Yeah.
but it looks. It's a dog for sure, but it looks cool.
Yeah,
And
it
one
does.
thing that, but the reason why we need, and now there is I'm gonna drop another cherry after this, is that one thing. This is a real feedback that I'm giving out of my community. So the community is involved. The community cares about ICP. The community cares about what we are doing. The community is excited about everything that it's possible to do with ICP technology. But then it's true that the community now, it's also because they are seeing what is happening in other chain, they want to see something else. Now, we know that, each blockchain is designed for a certain purpose. And ICP is designed to be fully decentralized, to be secure, to be fully on chain, to provide everything that any other chain is not able to provide that cybersecurity without firewalls, without ransomware protection, where security is paramount. This is ICP. The only blockchain that is fully on chain is ICP. The only chain where you can store information decentralized is ICP. So of course, ICP is not designed like Solana to host bullshit, to host shitcoin, to host projects that are gonna be a rug pull. If you think, why do you think is a project that goes, the downtime is happening today is down, tomorrow is gonna be down as well. So you never know. You're betting with this, but ICP is not designed for this. But at the same time, the community wants to see something like this that is brought to them. So that's why if there is something, let's get involved. It might be that he's gonna be the next, I don't know, Doge, Shiba of the IC community.
Yeah.
And another thing that I want to do, and I'm dropping this already to you guys because you're all ICP Hub
I am
in
taking
Southeast
notes.
Asia. So another thing that I want to do, and I hope honestly to start it right after our trip to Korea, is to organize a global memeton. So an hackathon for building meme
Yeah.
coin. So it's all recorded, so don't go and tell that is your idea. Give me some credit if
Yeah,
you implement it with me.
I'm writing it down.
This can be Juliana, I want you as a mascot, please. So the
Oh, I
goal
love
it is like, please, you're always welcome to Bali. But the goal of Memeton, it will be to attract developers, enthusiasts, but even people that just want to create something for fun. Come and build it. You can get some money if you create something cool. Maybe you can get a grant if you really build something amazing. Your tokenomic is great. Your skill in creating a token deployment or to do airdrop is so great that you deserve a grant. But this is something cool to explore. And if we organize this with the support of the whole hub leaders, so each one of us is going and push it in their community. Can you imagine how many people we can bring to build on top of this? I've been
Network
sharing
effect.
this idea with exactly, and I've been sharing this idea with some people, and every time I'm telling it, they're like, "Bravo, that's cool. Let's do it." So
cool.
let's do it. I think this would be super cool, something to do.
Yeah, and I think like we keep mentioning as well, crypto, Web3, blockchain, they're all very important and they're bringing innovation, but I think having a little bit of fun in it as well, bringing that kind of joy, that kind of
Yeah.
humor, lightness in
Yeah.
the space, just also encourages creativity and other things that we can explore. So Bruno, that is an amazing idea. Take my money, my very little money. I'm gonna go DJ on
Oh, no,
this.
no,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
I don't want.
it's
I don't
fun.
want any money. But you can come and support. I would love to see you involved.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
Nelson,
Get it out of it.
I'm gonna steal Juliana from you. I'm gonna make
Oh, okay.
ICP Hub Indonesia.
Oh yeah.
Rent. You have to pay
You see,
rental fee.
Nelson, look, he's ready to come on my team.
I am so ready. I have dance moves in my head already, Bruno. I'll show them to you once we get to Korea. I have ideas. Yeah, it's
Looking
incredibly exciting.
forward.
It's a vibrant conversation that I'm sure we're going to be continuing while we see each other in Korea as well. Which again, it's going to be crazy there though. Like so many activities that ICP Hub Korea has prepared. It's also super exciting. Sad that Jake wasn't able to join, but he's so busy next week. He's preparing so many
Yeah, of
things.
course.
I know this is a news to you, Bruno and Jana. I think we lost
I'll message
where
Cathal.
okay, yeah. All right. So, but while we're waiting for him, let me kind of share some of the highlights of Korea mission that Jake has shared with us. So, there are going to be a lot of things. So, we have the Hacker House, we have the ICP Hacker House, ICP Party House, Middle Asia, Shifai, and ETH Seoul, all happening next week. It's gonna be crazy. No sleep for the wicked, but again, super super exciting. Um, I think we have here the Luma of Hacker House. I'll share it in a bit, and I would love to hear your thoughts about this and what you're most excited about. So here's ICP Hacker House Korea. And then it just says that it's hosted by, of course, Affinity, ICP Hub Korea. And it's not a place for competition, but a venue for learning. This is very intense because here are some event highlights, complimentary amenities, networking opportunities, exclusive access, and a special evening event. And then for the details, it's going to be March 26th through 27th. One thing Jake has said is that if the developers want to sleep at the venue, sleep or not sleep, just keep on working, they can. I was That's intense and I love it. I love the commitment to the hacker house. What are your thoughts, initial thoughts on this, Yana and Bruno? Bruno, maybe you can
I'm
go ahead.
scared.
It is scary.
Yes, yes, I'm scared because probably we are not gonna sleep for a couple of days, but it's okay.
It's
It's cool, honestly. I'm actually really excited about this hacker house. First, I'm looking forward to meet the whole ICP Hub Korea team and spend more time with other ICP Hub leaders. So I think this way, this is fostering our sense of community and team. So it's really cool, honestly, to be all together. And also, I think that these are the cool events that we want to see because, yeah, even if you're not gonna sleep for a couple of days and you're gonna be busy with a lot of activities, this is where you see the real community. This is where you see the real, people that are actually building in Web3, that are believing that they're putting all their passion and effort to create something unique and they want to be the best. So I think it's great. I'm really looking forward for this trip.
It's exciting, right? So for the Hacker House, day one, March 26th, we're going to be starting at 9 a.m. And then it's a 24-hour thing. So we end at about 3 p.m. Of March 27th, the next day. And then for the conference, so 3 p.m. onwards, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., we're going to have the conference. And then a VC meetup, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., which I think is going to be so beneficial for the projects that will be created, and then after party 8 p.m. So we're
Very
also going
tight
to be having
schedule.
some demos. Yeah, for sure, it's exciting, especially the demos, sir. This personally what I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to is
mentioned by
hearing
Jake.
about
Yeah.
them. So there are five. We have D-mail, it's email and infra, or regarding email and infra. We also have Carryverse, which is gaming and metaverse. Digiray, AI and medical. Ooh, this is interesting. Bruno, um, it's calling the pharmaceutical engineer inside of you, the medical
Let's see.
engineer. Um,
I,
yeah.
I will be tough. I will be tough with them.
Oh yeah. Ask it. Give them a heart. No, I'm kidding. Ask the right questions. Um,
Kidding. Yeah.
also have Nivir World, which is under gaming as well, and then Fandom DAO, which is a fan token, and K-pop entertainment. It's so interesting. They're different, like all five of them. So I'm really curious as to how they're gonna be presenting and what information they will be presenting as well. I think Cathal is here. Cathal, hi.
Again, sincere apologies. Just had a
We missed
connectivity.
you. Yeah. So
Welcome back.
Trust
we
me,
were
I
just
miss you all, especially the mozzarella talk. But yeah,
Oh yeah. No, we were just talking about the ICP mission, the Korea missions that we're going to be having. So the ICP Hacker House, which we are talking about now, the 24-hour thing. And then the next one is the ICP Party House. So I personally attended the very first ICP meetup, which was last year for Korea Blockchain Week. It was so exciting, and I'm so happy that I'll be sharing, or we'll all be there together and interact with each other. So ICP Party House Korea is happening March 27. This is the after party that we were talking about earlier. So it's 8 p.m. onwards. And then long-awaited opportunity to meet the Definity ICP team. I think again, networking opportunities would be great here. I was scrolling down, but then I saw Hangul and I got scared. I couldn't read it. There are raffles as well. That's exciting. I hope I win. I would like to win the AirPods or the Apple Watch. Any of these. How about you guys? Which one would you be most excited
Airdrop,
about?
The
AirPods.
DJs.
The AirPods, yeah. There are also K-pop performers. I mean, Korea is known for its one of the things that Korea is known for is entertainment for sure. So it's gonna be a treat for all of us. I mean, look at the lineup. There are 4 DJs for us. Pretty exciting stuff. And then so aside from ICP Hacker House and ICP Party House, there's also a surprise brewing. I don't know if you guys know this already, but there will be 2 big founders who will be speaking and we'll be sharing a panel. So they have a keynote and a panel discussion together on March 27th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if anyone of the ICP Hub leaders or, of course, our community can guess who the 2 speakers are, again, there are 2 big founders. If you can guess, we'll make sure to give you some rewards at the end of the
Yeah.
episode. Yeah, or maybe after the event so that we can truly verify the 2 big founders. So that's pretty exciting. And then we also are going to have an ICP booth during Biddle Asia. So participants may go to Biddle Asia first and then move to the ICP house to join the conference and the after party. So we've heard from Bruno, Cathal, Jana, maybe you can share insights regarding the upcoming Korea missions. What are you looking forward to? What are you excited about in the activities coming soon,
Oh,
or we're gonna soon?
yeah. First of all, this will be a lots of for me to do, and for the first time, it will be first time I will be in Korea. It will be first time I will be attending Hacker House and try to help there. It will be first time to see to have so many events scheduled in a very short period of time. So, and of course, I actually love Korean food,
Oh, me
true Korean
too.
food. So I'm excited for that too. Besides, I have lots of Korean friends. So
Uh-huh.
they already sent me links where to go, but I told them that I'm not there for fun. I'm there for fun and networking opportunity. And I'm very excited for upcoming networking opportunities because I see there's lots of potential collaborations in the future, contacts that even though maybe is not necessary will be working in Thailand, but I can pass on to other hubs.
Oh
And
yeah,
actually,
for
I can
sure.
tell you, Jana has been fantastic with that. When she makes lots of referrals and nothing but helpful there, just like Bruno himself.
So generous with the contacts. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of Yana and Synergy Labs' strength. You know, connecting people, and I think that's what's fun about networking is that not only do you meet people who can help you, you get to collaborate with, but also introduce them to other people, right? So, how about you, Cathal? What are you most excited about or looking forward to the Korea missions?
Bruno was smiling, so he knew I was naturally going to say Bruno.
Have you guys
But
met in person or not
so,
yet?
but in all seriousness, no, it's going to be my first time in Korea.
Oh.
There's really going to be an abundance of talent, and
Mhm.
there's going to be so much on display there. And it's going to be a very good opportunity to come across some of the founders of Divinity Foundation
Mhm.
and to actually get to see many of the new up and coming initiatives that are happening on ICP at this moment in time. So absolutely, it's a trip that we're naturally really excited about. I'll be sure to bring some souvenirs from Vietnam as well. Um,
Oh, I'm
I need to
excited
work.
about
I need to work out how much I need. Bruno knows already.
that. One packet of like Vietnam goodies are for Bruno. Like a huge label says Bruno only.
So I just bring a hat for Bruno, and I figured let him just share.
Oh yeah.
That's the only
Bruno,
way
if
we
you
are
get
going to survive the 24 hours of not sleep.
oh for
Oh, I'm
sure
not
with
looking.
goodies.
I know that the so. I know that that's going to happen. Like I
Oh
think
yeah,
I'm tired now because I've been in meetings all day every day. But it's just like a week with Bruno. I'm not sure I'll survive.
exciting. Oh yeah. The ICP superstar is gonna be there. No, it's always a such a good time, being able to talk to other ICP Hub leaders because you get to hear about what they're focusing on, how they're going about things, and just so many insights. And I think that in itself, and meeting, other people in the space, especially Koreans, would be very, very interesting and would hopefully spark a lot of new connections, a lot of new collaborations as well. Now
But
we are
Bruno,
nearing. Yes, go ahead.
I'm going to have to step out now because I
Oh,
actually
yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
go to another in-person meeting. Just want to say thank you to the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cathal.
Thank you so much for
Bye,
the invite,
Cathal.
Nelson. To speak.
Looking forward to see you.
Jana, Bruno, can't wait to see you guys. And naturally, a lot we need to do.
Oh yeah, for sure. See you, Cathal. Thank you for
So
joining us
much.
today.
Have a great one.
Bye,
Thank
Thank
you.
Cathal.
Bye bye.
Yeah, so as I was saying, we are nearing the end. So, Bruno, we would love to hear you. Maybe you can invite people from the Philippines to also be a part of your community and to just stay updated in Indonesia as well.
Yes, please, Kai. Follow us on our Twitter, join our Telegram. We do an AMA every Thursday. Yesterday, also Philippines. You guys were with us. Very
Yeah,
happy that
congrats.
you could join. And we are gonna do many more. Now we are trying to convert our X channel in an AMA channel. We see that the response is being pretty good. I think last night we had 8,500 people that tuned in. So it was a very big number. We were very happy. Yeah, but we want to do more. So always excited to do great things together. And about Korea, guys, I'm super happy because also for me it's gonna be the first time in Korea. And Korea
Oh,
is
that's
in
cool.
my yes, it's in my destination list for so long that now finally being able to be there, I'm really, really excited. I'm probably gonna spend also a couple of days more on my own after the event is finished because I think we are not gonna be able to see the city while we
Mm,
will be there. But the
yeah.
thing that I'm most excited about is, of course, networking. I think that one of my superpower is the networking experience. But I'm
Oh,
really looking forward, honestly, to spend time with all the ICP people. This is what I really like to do in this kind of events. See them, speak with them, speak with the foundation, see all the people that we have, all this remote meeting finally in person. So I'm really excited about it.
yeah, so many things to be excited about, and of course, again, I echo that spending time with different hubs is pretty. It covers a huge chunk of the excitement for sure. Thank you for that. We have everything linked for ICP Hub Indonesia, you guys. So if you want to stay updated with what they're doing, what's happening, please be a part of their community. And the AMA channel is so exciting. How about you, Yana? Maybe can you invite everyone to participate or be a part of Synergy Labs? Oh, I think she accident. Oh, here.
She's here. She's here.
She's back.
It's a little bit connection was breaking out. But what I heard is, first of all, I want to thank you for you, ICP Philippines, for making this MA or excitement space happen. Super excited about that. Thank you, Bruno, for yesterday opportunity to be the speaker as well on your MAA. Yeah, I am looking forward to connect with everybody. We'll be sharing about ICP Korea. I already shared the information with my friends in Korea. Contacted, they're super excited as well to meet ICP. We're in Hong Kong. Now they're going to go to the ICP party in Korea. So looking forward for that as well. If you want to look for updates and news, go guys and follow ICP Philippines, ICP Indonesia, and other 20 plus hubs now. There's always something new every day, which to know the protocol ecosystem, and see you guys in Korea.
See you. I'm so excited for
Yeah, thanks.
I'm so excited to re-meet all of you guys and again just share some insights on what it's been like because it's been a while since we talked. So I'm sure there are a lot of insights for us to talk more about and dive into. So again, Jana, Bruno, I know you guys are extremely busy, so we appreciate you making time for our community. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Yana,
Okay,
Bruno,
bye-bye.
take
Bye,
care.
everyone.
See you. See you.
See you in
Thank
Korea.
you. Bye-bye. Ayan, sir. Grabe guys, sobrang exciting talaga. Ang dami nangyayari within
Yes.
ICP Hub Philippines pa lang and with all the hubs na na-interview natin. And like what Yanan said, we are growing. We are a growing family, more than 20 plus na po. And dumadami pa, no sir? Tama po ba?
Yeah, oo, dadami pa actually. Yeah.
How about
And
you, sir?
yeah, I just want to add na sa atin, no, kasi very mature na, no, si Indonesia, Synergy Labs, they started earlier than us. So may opportunity tayo to learn, no, matuto, or mag-observe, no, on the things that are happening then sa Korea. So, yan, kala Bruno, marami tayong matututunan just by listening from them on what they're doing, yung strategy nila that we can apply dito sa Pilipinas. And
Yes.
meron tayong different challenge dito, alam mo yan, Julian. But papunta tayo doon, no? We need to really be persistent, no, in producing rin also top developer here in the Philippines. I think kaya yan. Mabago yung narrative, no, na hindi lang tayo users, magiging developers din. And maganda idea yung sinabi ni Bruno, no? What if a global hackathon, no? And may mga tracks, no? Like may kasama na rin doon yung meme coin and other DeFi and everything. And once that happens, hopefully, no, makapag representa ang Pilipinas, no, na nagawa natin ang ating duty na makapag-provide ng edukasyon, no, sa ating mga kababayan.
Yes po, sir. And I agree, no? Ang dami talaga, nakakaaliw na marinig yung perspective sila and how they are tackling yung mga problems, addressing yung ano. Kasi you really get to learn from them. Ang daming insights na pwede din nating i-apply with the Philippines. I think siguro, sir, kapag hindi tayo busy or kapag kaya nating anuhin, share naman din natin sa kanila kung ano ba yung goals natin, what we're currently working on para, alam mo yun, ano din sila, aware din sila with the Philippines. I know they can follow yung sa Twitter natin.
Alam na rin nila. Actually, alam na rin nila.
Yeah, for sure. And ayun, so maybe kung may mga ideas din kayo na gustong i-share or what you want us to implement within our community, let us know because we're open to these ideas
Yes.
po. Yes.
Agreed.
So ayan, please do join our communities. Nakalink po lahat, pati yung sa mga guests natin. And it's gonna be very, very exciting. You're gonna be hearing a lot from us and the other hubs, especially since we're flying to Korea for all of these events. Ang dami natin binanggit, pero guys, parang 5 days na atin or 1 week lang kami nandoon. But yeah, we're gonna try to bring you there with us virtually. We're gonna keep you updated on Twitter,
10
on
days.
everywhere. Oh, 10 days.
Yeah.
Mahina ako sa math. This is why hindi po ako engineer. But no, yeah, it's still 10 days is still a very short span of time for everything na we're trying to achieve. But we're gonna be doing our best, and again, we're bringing you guys with us virtually. So please follow all of our socials para updated din kayo, no? Parang nandun na din kayo, kumbaga. So yan, nandito, Mer, the ICP Dijan, has entered the chat. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Kajki from ICP Indonesia, maraming salamat. Thank you for being here. Espeso as well. Thank you, everyone. Sir, do you have a final message for our community before we fly to Korea for Korea missions?
Even though we have a mission, meron pa rin tayong on-ground activities na nangyayari. And yun nga yung hackathon, no? So, supportahan nyo yun. Nila-launch natin either tonight or tomorrow. And from there, may kasamang workshop yun na 5. 5 workshop yun na international entity ang mag-facilitate. And abangan nyo yung workshop na yun kasi mag-start yun sa pinaka-beginning stage talaga up to the final stage na mapag-deploy kayo ng even yung backend canister. So full project, you'll be able to deploy within ICP. Makagawa kayo ng project nyo kung ano man ang gusto nyo gawin or meron na kayong ideas, i-apply na natin dito sa ICP blockchain. Mangyayari this the whole March and then hanggang April.
Wow, incredibly exciting, guys. So, ayun na nga, kahit na lilipad tayo doon, meron tayong mga on-ground activities pa rin. So, yeah, thank you everyone. Maraming salamat po to everyone who participated, sent in their questions. We appreciate you guys. And ayun nga, kung mahuhulaan niyo po kung sino yung dalawang big founders who'll be delivering keynote speeches and having a panel discussion together, meron pong papremyo ang ICP Hub Philippines, of course. So, let us know sa Telegram. Yeah, let us know sa Telegram. Be a part of that. Join po kayo. And then, kapag nahulaan nyo, merong pasalapi, pa rewards, of course. Again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Thank you po. And the next time we'll see you, we'll be in Korea. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye, sir. Belated happy birthday pala kay Sir Nelson.
Thank you.
Bye po.
Happy birthday to you this Sunday.
Adyan. Let's go, mga March babies. Bye po. Have a good night, everyone.